Today, we honor the life and legacy of a man who captivated audiences worldwide with his talent, charm, and unwavering spirit, Richard Gere. Known for his iconic roles in Pretty Woman, Chicago, and An Officer and a Gentleman, Richard Gere was more than a Hollywood legend. He was a symbol of resilience, compassion, and dedication to his craft and his family. But behind the glamour of the silver screen lay a man who faced life's challenges with courage, including a battle with lung cancer that he fought with strength until the very end. In June 2023, the world was stunned by the announcement that Richard Gere, the internationally beloved actor and passionate humanitarian, had been diagnosed with lung cancer. For fans who had admired him for decades and colleagues who had worked alongside him, the revelation felt both unexpected and deeply saddening. Known for his magnetic presence in iconic films like Pretty Woman, Chicago, and An Officer and a Gentleman, Richard had long been a symbol of grace, talent, and charisma. Now he was embarking on one of the most personal and grueling battles of his life. Richard's spokesperson confirmed the diagnosis in a measured statement, offering some solace by emphasizing that the star was stable and under the care of world-class medical professionals. Yet for Richard, the news carried a personal weight that went beyond his public persona. As a former smoker who had given up the habit years earlier, the diagnosis was a stark and painful reminder of the long-term impacts of past choices. Rather than retreating into despair, however, Richard met the challenge head-on, demonstrating the same quiet strength and determination that had defined both his career and his humanitarian efforts. With the unwavering support of his family, Richard placed his trust in the renowned Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York City, one of the world's leading institutions for cancer treatment. He began an aggressive and demanding treatment regimen, including chemotherapy, radiation therapy, and experimental treatments designed to slow the disease's progression. The path ahead was anything but easy, as the treatments took a toll on his body, leaving him physically drained. Yet through it all, Richard's unshakable resilience remained an inspiration to everyone around him. The actor's days were now marked by the rigors of treatment, frequent hospital visits, exhausting therapy sessions, and endless medical evaluations. The pain and fatigue were real, but Richard approached each challenge with a sense of quiet dignity and profound courage. He leaned heavily on his family, particularly his wife, Alejandra Silva, and their two young children, as well as his eldest son, Homer James, who provided emotional strength and unwavering love throughout his ordeal. Despite the grueling nature of his condition, Richard made a conscious choice to maintain a spirit of gratitude. He often expressed his appreciation for the life he had lived, the career he had built, and the people who continued to stand beside him during his fight. In intimate moments with his loved ones, he reflected on his legacy, cherishing the memories he had created and the connections he had formed. These moments of vulnerability were not just therapeutic for him, but also a source of profound inspiration for those close to him, as they witnessed his remarkable ability to find strength even in his weakest moments. Richard's battle with lung cancer was not confined to the hospital or treatment room. It became a larger mission to spread awareness and encourage others to prioritize their health. When his energy permitted, he used his platform to shed light on the realities of lung cancer, emphasizing the importance of early detection and smoking cessation. Through interviews, public appearances, and personal letters to his fans, he candidly shared the challenges of his journey, aiming to inspire hope and resilience in others facing similar battles. One poignant example of Richard's enduring humanity came during a televised interview when, despite his visibly weakened state, he spoke passionately about the importance of family and community in facing life's toughest trials. "Cancer is a battle," he said, his voice steady despite his frailty. "But it's one that teaches you about the essence of love, the importance of connection, and the strength we find in one another." Even as the disease progressed, Richard refused to let it define him. His optimism and enduring sense of purpose served as a guiding light for his family and fans alike. Whether sharing tender moments with his children or expressing gratitude for the care he received from the dedicated medical staff, Richard remained a symbol of resilience, grace, and the indomitable human spirit. In facing his illness, he embodied a powerful message. Even in the shadow of life's greatest challenges, there is room for courage, reflection, and love. Through it all, Richard Gere remained more than just a patient. He became a beacon of hope, using his personal journey to inspire others to find strength in adversity and to cherish every moment with their loved ones. His fight against lung cancer, though deeply personal, resonated on a universal level, reminding the world that life's greatest battles are often fought with the simplest yet most profound tools: love, hope, and determination. On the morning of December 5th, 2024, the world awoke to the devastating news of Richard Gere's passing. At the age of 75, the iconic actor, philanthropist, and humanitarian succumbed to complications from lung cancer. After a long and courageous battle, Richard took his final breaths peacefully at his home, surrounded by the people he cherished most: his wife, Alejandra Silva, and their children. This marked the end of an extraordinary journey that had touched the hearts of millions across the globe. The news sent shockwaves through Hollywood, the entertainment industry, and the world at large. Tributes began pouring in almost immediately from fans, friends, and colleagues, each reflecting on the immense impact Richard had made during his life. Social media platforms transformed into a collective memorial filled with heartfelt messages, cherished memories, and clips from his most beloved performances. Fans recalled how his iconic roles in films such as Pretty Woman, Chicago, and An Officer and a Gentleman had shaped their lives and brought joy to countless moviegoers. Yet these tributes didn't stop at his on-screen accomplishments. Many spoke of his humanitarian work, his advocacy for human rights, and his deep commitment to making the world a better place. In the days following his passing, Richard's body was transported from his home to Los Angeles, where his family organized an intimate funeral service. On December 6th, a private ceremony was held, attended by his closest family members, lifelong friends, and select figures from the entertainment industry. This gathering was a deeply emotional occasion, filled with laughter, tears, and an overwhelming sense of gratitude for the life Richard had lived. His wife, Alejandra, spoke movingly about their shared journey, describing him as a man who brought not only love and stability into her life, but also a sense of purpose and inspiration. Richard lived every day with passion and gratitude, she said. He taught us that the true measure of a life well lived is not just in what you achieve, but in the love and kindness you share with others. Their two young sons were present, shielded by the comforting embrace of family, ensuring that even in their tender years, they would grow up understanding the legacy their father left behind. Richard's eldest son, Homer James, also paid tribute to his father, recalling fond memories of a man who was not only a Hollywood legend, but also a devoted and loving parent. Close friends and colleagues shared heartfelt anecdotes that painted a vivid picture of the man behind the fame. They spoke of Richard's humility, his generosity, and his unwavering commitment to his craft and the causes he believed in. Many recalled his tireless efforts as an advocate for Tibetan independence and his compassion for the homeless through his work with organizations like the Gere Foundation. These tributes revealed a man who had used his fame not for self-indulgence, but as a platform to uplift others and bring attention to important global issues. Outside the private service, fans gathered in silent vigil, holding candles and photographs of the actor. In cities across the world, impromptu memorials sprang up, with admirers leaving flowers, notes, and mementos at theaters and places associated with his films. The overwhelming outpouring of love underscored just how deeply Richard's life and work had resonated with people from all walks of life. Major news outlets and entertainment networks aired special tributes to Richard's legacy. These programs recounted not only his remarkable career in film, but also his enduring contributions to humanitarian causes. They highlighted his advocacy for human rights, his passionate support for the Tibetan cause, and his efforts to combat homelessness and poverty. These stories reminded the world that Richard Gere's life was not defined solely by his celebrity, but by his unwavering dedication to creating positive change. Richard Gere's passing marked the end of an era, but his influence remains eternal. His life was a masterclass in resilience, kindness, and purpose. He showed us that true greatness lies not just in talent, but in the ability to use that talent to inspire and uplift others. As we bid farewell to this remarkable man, we are reminded of the indelible mark he has left on the world, a legacy of love, humanity, and hope. Though Richard is no longer with us in body, his spirit endures in the memories he created, the causes he championed, and the countless lives he touched. His journey may have come to an end, but his story will continue to inspire generations to come. Rest in peace, Richard Gere. Your light will never dim, and your legacy will forever shine brightly in the hearts of those who loved and admired you. As Richard Gere faced the daunting challenges of his lung cancer diagnosis, he found a source of unparalleled comfort and strength in his deep and abiding bond with his wife, Alejandra Silva. Their love story, a tale that spanned decades and defied conventional norms, became a testament to the transformative power of true connection. The foundation of their relationship was laid years before romance blossomed. Their first meeting occurred in Alejandra's teenage years when Richard, already an acclaimed actor, borrowed her father's boat for a film project. Though brief and professional, that initial encounter left a faint but lasting impression on both their lives. It wasn't until decades later, in 2014, that fate brought them together again. They crossed paths by chance at a hotel in Italy, introduced by mutual friends. What began as a casual reunion quickly evolved into a bond that neither could deny. Richard and Alejandra's connection grew stronger with each passing moment, and by 2018, they were married in a joyous and intimate ceremony. Their union was marked by a significant 34-year age gap, a difference that some might have viewed as a challenge, but which they both embraced with open hearts. For them, age was merely a number, dwarfed by the profound love and respect they shared. From the moment we saw each other, there was an undeniable energy between us, Alejandra once reflected. Our souls were karmically drawn together. Their marriage quickly blossomed into a partnership filled with purpose and meaning. Together, Richard and Alejandra welcomed two sons into their lives, born in 2019 and 2020. These children brought immeasurable joy to their family, with Richard embracing fatherhood with remarkable vigor and enthusiasm. Despite his advancing age, he proved to be an attentive and energetic parent. Alejandra often marveled at her husband's youthful spirit, joking that she, not Richard, struggled to keep up. "He has so much more energy than I do," she quipped in interviews, highlighting his unyielding zest for life. Their relationship was built on more than love. It was anchored in shared values and a mutual commitment to making the world a better place. Both Richard and Alejandra were deeply involved in humanitarian work, a passion that brought them even closer together. Alejandra, a public relations specialist and activist, was equally devoted to philanthropy, and she often described their relationship as a partnership in service to others. Whether supporting refugee programs, advocating for human rights, or working on initiatives to combat poverty, their shared mission to create meaningful change strengthened their bond. Richard often spoke of Alejandra as the great love of his life, praising her for her compassion, intelligence, and unwavering dedication to their family and their causes. "I've married the most extraordinary woman," he once said. "She is beautiful, wise, and deeply committed to helping others. She brings light and stability to my life, and every day with her is a gift." Even as Richard faced the grueling reality of his cancer diagnosis and treatment, his relationship with Alejandra remained a source of profound joy and comfort. The couple prioritized their family life, creating a nurturing environment filled with love, laughter, and gratitude. Richard cherished the simple moments, whether it was sharing meals with his children, enjoying quiet evenings with Alejandra, or reflecting on life's blessings together. Alejandra often spoke of Richard's incredible resilience, noting how his optimism and determination never wavered, even in the face of adversity. She described him as a man of immense strength, whose ability to find beauty in life's smallest details inspired everyone around him. For Richard, Alejandra and their family provided a beacon of hope that carried him through the most challenging days of his battle with cancer. Despite the physical toll of his illness, Richard remained dedicated to their shared mission of helping others. Alejandra often recounted how, even during treatment, he continued to work on projects aimed at improving the lives of those in need. Whether it was supporting education for underprivileged children, funding healthcare initiatives, or advocating for the rights of marginalized communities, Richard never lost sight of his commitment to making the world a better place. The love story of Richard Gere and Alejandra Silva was a shining example of how true connection transcends all boundaries, including age and circumstance. Their relationship, marked by mutual respect, shared purpose, and unwavering devotion, stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration. Alejandra often reflected on how their bond brought a sense of completeness to their lives, describing Richard as her soulmate and her greatest source of strength. In his final years, Richard often expressed gratitude for the life he had built with Alejandra. Their love, he believed, was a testament to the power of kindness, compassion, and the enduring nature of the human spirit. Together, they proved that life's greatest joys are found in the connections we make and the love we share. As Richard Gere's life drew to a close, his legacy was defined not only by his remarkable career, but also by the profound impact of his relationship with Alejandra. Their love story will be remembered as a tale of resilience, hope, and the transformative power of love. A reminder that, even in the face of life's greatest challenges, the bonds we share with others can provide the strength to endure and thrive. Richard Gere's legacy extends far beyond his celebrated career in Hollywood. While his iconic roles in films like Pretty Woman, Chicago, and An Officer and a Gentleman earned him global fame and acclaim, it was his unwavering commitment to humanitarian causes that truly defined his character. Throughout his life, Richard championed a range of social and environmental issues, from advocating for Tibetan independence to supporting efforts to combat homelessness and poverty. He was a vocal advocate for human rights and a tireless supporter of initiatives aimed at improving the lives of marginalized communities worldwide. Richard's humanitarian work reflected a profound belief in the power of compassion and the importance of using one's platform to create meaningful change. Even in his final years, Richard remained deeply involved in his advocacy work. Alejandra often spoke of how, despite the toll of his illness, he continued to find purpose in their shared efforts to make a difference. Together, they supported projects aimed at uplifting underprivileged communities, providing education for disadvantaged children, and promoting peace and unity across cultures. His passion for creating a better world never waned, even as his physical strength diminished. For Richard, love was the guiding principle of his life. Whether it was his love for his family, his dedication to helping others, or his commitment to living authentically. His relationship with Alejandra and their children was a source of immense comfort and joy during his health battles. It served as a poignant reminder that, even in the face of life's greatest challenges, the connections we forge with others are what truly sustain us. As Richard Gere's life drew to a close, his legacy was not just that of an actor or an activist, but of a man who lived with purpose, love, and an unwavering commitment to making the world a better place. His partnership with Alejandra Silva was a shining example of how love can transcend boundaries, providing strength and solace in the face of life's uncertainties. Their story will continue to inspire, serving as a testament to the enduring power of love, compassion, and shared purpose. Richard Gere's life was a beacon of artistry, compassion, and resilience. On screen, his unforgettable performances in iconic films like Pretty Woman and An Officer and a Gentleman captivated audiences, leaving an indelible mark on cinema history. Beyond acting, Richard dedicated himself to humanitarian causes, using his platform to advocate for Tibetan independence, address homelessness, and inspire change worldwide. At the heart of his life was his family. His love for his wife, Alejandra Silva, and their children brought him immeasurable joy, providing strength during his battle with illness. Richard's courage and grace throughout his lung cancer journey served as a profound example of resilience and hope, inspiring those around him. Though he is no longer with us, Richard's legacy lives on through the roles he brought to life, the lives he touched, and the causes he championed. His story reminds us of the enduring power of kindness, love, and determination. Rest in peace, Richard Gere. Your light continues to shine in the hearts of those you inspired, and your legacy will forever endure. You will be deeply missed but never forgotten.